What up, fam? I want to talk to you guys today about handling family drama or keeping family drama to a limit, especially during the holidays. Because we got to be around people, especially our family, and it's all kind of drama, from who cooked the potato salad to, I don't like your collard greens, to bringing up drama from 20 years ago at a wedding or a funeral or all of those things. So anyways, I want to just talk to you about some things that we just came back from a family vacation. We spent 8-9 days in Disney, and actually it went pretty well. But I will start with just saying that it is so important to, one, spend time together. During the vacation, we got word of a family member who passed away on Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and his funeral was this upcoming weekend. So, and then I got another call from a friend who lost her nephew in a tragic accident all over the holidays, the Thanksgiving holiday. So my point, I guess, to start with is, even though it could be uncomfortable, try to spend time with your family. So let's start with that. Go ahead, plan the trip, spend the time, even though you may regret in your mind, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through the dramatics? But life is so short, and so spend the time with your family. The other thing I want to talk to you about is just kind of some steps, some best practices. You know me, I always talk about communication being so very important. So I'm going to have to start with prioritizing communication. It's so important to, first, in communication, listen actively, hear what people have to say, hear their gripes or concerns, whatever they are. Some of them may be valid, some of it may not, but listen actively to them. Two, stay calm. If you're getting antsy about hearing what they're saying, you don't agree with it, just kind of act like you're a therapist and just say, I'm going to listen before I respond. And it may be better to even take the information, walk away from the conversation, and respond at a later time. So first, we're going to listen. Two, we're going to stay calm. This is all in our communication pattern. And the third thing we're going to do in our communication piece is set boundaries. What we're not going to talk about is politics. What we're not going to talk about is the wedding from 20 years ago. Whatever it is, set boundaries as you lay out the rules of engagement for the communication, if you will. So the first thing is, one, we're going to prioritize our communication, and in that prioritization, we're going to listen actively, stay calm, and set boundaries. Okay, so again, first thing, prioritize communication. The second thing we want to do is stay positive, focus on positive things, and really choose your battles. And what I mean by that is focus on the good times, memories. We talked about wedding and funerals, but focus on what about those things were great versus focusing on the bad. For instance, again, we just came back from Disney, and we really had a wonderful time. There was really no drama, which was surprising for me. But I think one of the things we did was really just focus on the positive things. We love karaoke in our family. We did some singing and some spades playing, and even some, during spades, we talked mess. We even did that. But I think focusing mostly on the exciting things, the memories, highlighting what we like and appreciate about each family member, those are good things to do. So number two really is stay positive, focus on the positives, and choose your battles. I'm not going to focus on the negative, no matter how much someone brings me into that. If someone tries to bring me into that, I get to have control for me and control for the environment that I want to set. So you set the environment. So one is positive communication. Two is staying positive and choosing your battles. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is, the third thing is, we're going to have an exit plan. So remember, the first thing is prioritize communication. The second thing is focus on positives. And the third thing is, when all else fails, have an exit plan. So what I mean by have an exit plan is, first, we talked about setting boundaries, but the other thing I want you to do is set expectations. It could be, what we will talk about is this, and if there's this other thing that is pressing or that you, family member, want to talk about during this family vacation or holiday, we're not going to talk about that. We can talk about that in another environment. But for this family vacation or holiday, we're going to talk about these things. kind of set the expectations. Let's, agree that we're not going to talk about Xing, because we know that that is a point that is a boiling point for both of us. So kind of set the expectation. But when I say have an exit plan, which is the third thing, know kind of your limit, even if they don't know. Like for me, the limit is X. And, I have a cue with my husband or whoever, my sister, and to say, if you see me kind of, do a look, give you a stare, that means, help me exit stage left. Hey, we need to run to the grocery store. Hey, can you do this with me? Can you come in the kitchen and help me, cook this ingredient or add this ingredient? Whatever it is, have a exit plan and have someone who is your sponsor to help you navigate and work your plan if that is the case. And when all else fails, and I'll say, I think this is really important because I talked about putting on the back burner some of those sensitive conversations to a later date. I think the other thing is, if things are just so ingrained or has such a history and is really a critical thing in your family, always know that it may be important to invoke help and support and counseling to help you guys manage through real tough things. Because people are grieving. This is a great time, the holidays, but it also brings up people who are no longer with us, and so it brings a bit of grief and sadness for people who have lost loved ones who are no longer with us. And that is a tough thing for any family member to work through with another family member without some help, some support, professional help. So have your exit plan, but also think about, do we need to have someone engage and be a mediator in our conversation so that we can heal through some of the drama if things are that serious? And for some families, they are. So those are the three things that I wanted to share with you, best practices. I will tell you, our family trip to Disney turned out to be really fun, really exciting. I have gotten so many messages from my family saying, thank you so much for planning Disney 2024. We had an amazing time, and life is short. So enjoy the time with your family. Remember these three things, y'all. Prioritize communication, stay positive, keep the environment as positive as you can, and focus on positive memories. And 3, when all else fails, have your exit plan. Also, make sure you share with me some best practices, because I'm sure you have some. Make sure you comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys do. Make sure you share this video, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this information. I appreciate you guys. Have an amazing holiday. And remember to keep family drama to a minimum, because life is so short. Talk to you later. Bye.